Remember your childhood? Those olden days of Marvel. I want to bring you back to a specific part of your childhood. And that's Iron Man, Hulk, and Spider-Man. An animated short that pretty much every Marvel fan knows about, and if you don't know about it, well, I don't know what to tell you. Step up your game. I'm joking, that was really mean. Back in 2007, an animated short was released called Iron Man, Hulk, and Spider-Man. Supposedly, Iron Man around this time was getting pushed by Marvel hardcore as his movie was in development. This meant Iron Man and stuff like this, and also stuff like Marvel Adventures Superheroes, having Spider-Man, Hulk, and Iron Man as the leads for a couple issues. If you read that, holy crap, that's some old shit. You're getting old. And I remember watching this short online. I can't remember how I watched it, but I remember seeing it. One thing I do know is a ton of people, likely including myself, was able to watch this short on the website Marvel Kids, a website that no longer exists. It's been rebranded as Marvel HQ, and that's how I stumbled upon the animation today. It was re-uploaded on the Marvel HQ YouTube channel. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about Iron Man, Hulk, and Spider-Man, or as it's now being called, the Avengers vs. AIM. Real quick, this video is sponsored by Webnovel. Webnovel's your go-to place to read original novels, comics, and even fanfiction. Yeah, it's got everything. I was recommended the Supreme Martial King shocking all realms, and yeah, it's giving isekai, it's giving rebirth, it's very cool. It's all about Yang Chen, this absolute banger of an alchemist, being betrayed by the woman he raised. That leads to his untimely demise. But of course, I said rebirth, so he is given a second chance at life. He is reborn into a simpler family where he plots to get revenge on those that wronged him in his prior life. Especially Hua Wanru, the woman that betrayed him. If you know me, you know I'm a whore for revenge stories, so yeah, this story definitely caught my eye. You can check out that story on the website or app, as well as a bunch of other stories, like yeah, this site has Solo Leveling on it, the manhwa that has an anime going on right now. You can catch up on the comic on this site. So yeah, check out Webnovel by going to the link in the description, it's super easy to use, and thank you so much Webnovel for sponsoring the channel. Now let's get back to the video.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man coming through.
So we have Spider-Man swooping in and saving a kid from danger.
Didn't your mom ever tell you not to play with giant killer robots?
And we notice two things immediately. One, Spider-Man's CG model is exactly the same as Marvel Ultimate Alliance's CG model. It looks like it was directly ripped from there. And secondly, what the fuck is wrong with this audio?
Hey kid.
So hilariously, Marvel HQ somehow fucked the audio when uploading the video with disgusting audio reverb, and it just sounds weird. Meanwhile, this short film was uploaded to YouTube 11 years ago by someone called Naked Welshman, and that one has perfectly fine audio.
Didn't your mom ever tell you not to play with giant killer robots?
And another thing, this short was split into 3 parts. It was a 3-parter. Each part was like a minute 30. Now, Naked Welshman's upload choppily combined all 3 parts into one video. And Marvel HQ's upload decided to split the short into 2 parts. Why Marvel decided to get something that was 3 parts, combine it into 1 part, and then split it in half, I don't know. But they did it, and that's the version on YouTube. Anyways, to make sure the video is the best quality possible for this video, I got, the Marvel HQ upload and Naked Welshman's sound and combined it together. The work I put in for you guys. But you guys deserve it.
Aww. Let's see where you keep your pets.
So yeah, Spider-Man's getting attacked by this giant killer robot, and he decides to contact Iron Man.
Where's a big-time superhero when you need one?
Hold on a minute, hold the presses. This is for all the Marvel Animated Features fans out there. The voice actor for Iron Man here is the same voice actor as the one in Ultimate Avengers and Invincible Iron Man, and that is Mark Worden.
On speaker. Hey Pete, what's up?
And just as good, the voice actor for Spider-Man is the same voice actor as the one in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Like Gigantamo destroying the city? This dude's got flamethrowers! Why does heaven smell like a wet dog? Oh wait. Never mind.
So as Spider-Man's about to get stepped on,
about that help from Iron Man.
Let's go! That's my goat! You may have noticed by now, the music, yeah, that's Iron Man's theme. That is Guy Michelmore's theme for Iron Man. Again, Ultimate Avengers, Invincible Iron Man, the guy composed pretty much all the music in all the Marvel animated features, and he did music for Earth's Mightiest Heroes as well. So either Guy Mishomore composed music for this short, or they repurposed music that he had already composed for the short. Either way, this is 100% Guy Mishomore. Real quick, my biggest gripe on this short is how hard it is to find information on it. Like, I swear to God, there was a tie-in comic for this. Either it was before this short, or it was after the short, but like, I remember something existing that was tied to this, like a comic, but I could be wrong. I could be lying to myself. I don't know, I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I was looking up Marvel Adventures comics the morning of the video going live, and holy shit, I forgot about Marvel Adventures Iron Man, and there it was, the comic. It's about this weirdo working at Stark Industries called Dexter Ames going crazy and working on this Gigantamo project. He causes meteors to fall from the sky because he's got access to some space tech, it's whatever. Once his plan fails, the second phase begins, which are the mechs. Now the story, unless I read it wrong, because I definitely skimmed it to add this to the video, has nothing to do with AIM robots. So I don't know what's going on here, but maybe they're called AIM robots because the guy is called Dexter Ames. I don't know. Also, this comic was definitely done after the release of the CG short because that was being worked on in 2006. This came out in 2007 based off the Iron Man movie ads this comic has. And it also feels extremely loosely attached, like they had their meteor story but attached the mechs at the end to tie it into the short. There's a bunch of things the short does that the comic works around that kinda don't really make sense. Like Tony giving Peter a phone in the comic to contact him, but the intention of the short is for Peter to spot the Stark billboard with the phone number and call him from there. But I'm just glad I wasn't nuts, and this thing definitely did exist. Oh, and Marvel Animated Wiki, y'all have nothing about this short on your site. I'm doing all the research for you. Take it. You can use it, put it on your site. I want to see that baby filled up.
Sorry, I'm late. Hard to find a cab at rush hour.
Anyways, Iron Man comes into the scene and starts popping off. You know, I am really digging what was done with Iron Man here. This was way before 2008. This was way before the Avengers came out. This short screams Avengers.
You need to chill.
And then they decided to do something crazy, and that's to kill Iron Man. That's right. This actually ties into the comic The Death of Iron Man, which sold surprisingly well for the time. And I'm joking. That doesn't exist.
You know what they say? The bigger they come.
So as Iron Man beats the robot's head pops out and boom, there's a bomb. Fuck you.
Is that a
Thermonuclear bomb? Yep.
Iron Man then decides to fly the bomb into space and have it detonate in space? And nah, this is crazy. I thought Ultimate Avengers and its sequel inspired MCU movies? Nah, bruh. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is the same thing. Shot for shot. It's actually kind of blowing my mind. This is actually kind of ridiculous. And if you thought that was bad, guess what happens next? This bitch gets saved by the Hulk. What the fuck? Kevin Feige, Joss Whedon, I want you to give Tim Miller and Blur Studios their credit. You stole their whole flow. Why did I say Tim Miller? Well, this short was directed by Tim Miller. If you don't know who Tim Miller is, he directed Deadpool, he's done a couple Love, Death, and Robots episodes, the dude is cracked. Now on the animation, right, the Avengers vs. AIM short uses CG models that give off that Ultimate Alliance vibe. Spider-Man is ripped straight from Ultimate Alliance. Why? Because the short is created by Blur Studios, the same studio that worked on the Marvel Ultimate Alliance cutscenes. And their work now ranges from Valorant to League of Legends to Sonic the Hedgehog. And guess who founded Blur Studios? That's right, Tim Miller. It's crazy how everything ties itself together, huh? Blur Studios is known for their photorealistic CG work, that's why the Marvel Ultimate Alliance cutscenes looked so real. They also were the ones to make that Deadpool test footage, you know? The one that leaked, which caused a domino effect that led to the release of the first Deadpool movie. Directed by Tim Miller, which had VFX by Blur. Yeah. Crazy tangent. Back to the short.
Spider-Man, say help puny Iron Man.
Hulk is voiced by the great Fred Tatasciore. We won.
So, Hulk help!
Thanks.
He then goes on to help Spider-Man who, while Iron Man was exploding a robot, was taking on two of them at the same time. What a goat. Spider-Man actually does nothing this entire short. And so Hulk and Iron Man take down 2 AIM robots, and Hulk protects a puppy, and it's the most wholesome thing ever. And Spider-Man, because he didn't do shit, gets to not be in the cover, as Iron Man and Hulk pose like the goats they are, and, you know, at least Pete got some money for this.
You guys are my heroes.
And the short actually ends with a little, "For more Marvel adventures, call this number," and I think that's really cute. So yeah, that was Iron Man, Hulk, and Spider-Man, or was it Spider-Man, Hulk, and... I don't care. It's those 3 heroes, and this is their short. Honestly, I'm surprised Wolverine wasn't in there, but it's a great encapsulation of what Marvel was at the time. Spider-Man was their guy. Hulk was a huge guy. Everybody fucking loved the Hulk. And at this time, yeah, they were getting ready for Iron Man, and that's what started the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man. But before the MCU craze, and this is what I miss, Marvel was very much focused on representing their comics in a visual medium that isn't, you know, illustration. That's why we got so much animated stuff that was just ripped directly from the comics, and it's just way more faithful than stuff we have now, honestly. It's also a huge reason why the animated medium is probably the best medium to use when adapting stuff like comic books, because we know that it's not real. There's an inherent understanding that this is a heightened reality. And so with that, so much more goofiness and wackiness can be adapted. And if not in this more photorealistic short, then it can be adapted in something a lot more cartoony, like in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. And I really hope we get more stuff like this, just random animated shorts, for some reason, by Marvel that aren't tied to the MCU. Like, the most we get is Marvel Snap animations. Like, come on, man. Anyways, make sure to check out Interstellar Ranger Commence. It's the animated series Browntable is making. Thank you so much, Anya Arts, for this drawing of Hope Griffin from the show. I absolutely adore the pose, the lighting, it's all incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the patrons for supporting the channel. Love y'all, and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications to become a chair and join the Brown Table. Thanks for watching.